for it in girth, but you can't substitute it.
Hey Jesse, how important is looks versus being smooth?
Okay, you're either lame or you're 75, because who says smooth?
Okay. Well, I think you shouldn't have to make a choice. I think you should have a good balance of both.
I agree.
And then you'll be fine.
I agree.
I think it's like if an ugly guy is smooth, like you probably wouldn't talk to him, and if a cute guy was like super lame, you're not gonna talk to him.
That's not true at all. Because if an ugly guy was smooth, then you're gonna probably get wet.
So like you talk on the phone and yeah, you get wet, but then when you see him, you want to barf. Like that's not gonna work.
Okay, have you never had it happen to you?
Look him in the eye.
Wait a second. Where because of someone's personality, whatever, it changes.
He didn't say personality. He said being smooth. What does that even mean? Is that
That's personality.
Okay.
That's personality.
I don't think that's all, because that doesn't encompass everything. Smooth guys aren't necessarily funny.
He means
or
game, like having.
I need more clarification on the question.
Game.
I need more
He means
clarification.
having good game, like having good game. I'm too old for game. Don't try to play me. If you ugly, keep it stepping.
We're torn. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. I don't agree with her though. I promise.
Get a good job. Don't live with your mom. What else did you say? Be tall.
Good smile.
And good sex.
Yeah.
Oh, there's
And
a
then
whole
call Rachel.
list. Well,
Balance.
Okay, so my question is, how do you get someone back that you're in a relationship with, that you knew that they were the one for you, but it's over now?
Oh, you can't. Because you
actually, there's a very simple way to do that. You continue to live your life, and you make sure that you're having an amazing time. And the next time that he sees you, he'll regret it.
But what if you're the one that messed it up?
Yeah.
It sounds like
They messed up.
they messed up.
I don't think there's anything you can do. Just
If they were the one, you would have known it at the time. And if you think they're the one now, that's, probably because you haven't found anything that compared to it or better, or maybe you thought the grass was greener and now you're seeing that it's not. But if you didn't appreciate that person when they're there, that's
and it's probably best that you don't get back together anyway, because there's a reason why you broke up. And eventually, once you get back together, you'll see that reason again. Like,
I agree. I've had seconds of many relationsps, so
I have two, and then they never last.
It doesn't. It's like, oh yeah, this is.
You break
why I
up for a
like you.
reason.
I think that if you want them back, whatever, it's gonna take time, but you can just get cool with them again or whatever, and just slowly build that relationship.
It depends on what the breakup, how the breakup went down. If it was terrible, awful, knockdown, drag out.
You can still be cool with them, whatever. Yeah. I'm definitely not saying like hit them, give them an email every single day or call them every single day. You can't do that. That's
right. Stalker status.
Yeah, that's stalker status.
Right.
But I'm saying like if try to befriend them on Facebook. If they accept you, then okay, that's step one. You know what I mean? Be like, hey, long time, whatever. Hope everything is doing well. You know what I mean? Like just kind of creep it in there. Don't first message be like, I miss you so much, or you know what I mean? Because then it's like, yo, gotta cut that off. But as I said, it's gonna take time. When I say time, I'm talking like time. Like
and a lot of times people leave things unsaid, and they think, oh, I can never call him again. And little do you know, he's sitting there thinking about you too. So
yeah. So I mean, just take the baby steps with it, or whatever. If you really think it's worth it, but
be ready to be rejected, just in case.
Be ready.
Have your backup plan.
Hey Ashley, how big is it? And does it really matter?
How big is what? Who's it?
I think we're talking about
Ashley
Jerry.
doesn't have an
Jerry. How about Jerry?
Well, that's personal. And I'm not gonna disclose that information about Jerry.
Does it really matter how big it is?
That does matter.
Sure does.
It does matter very much.
Motion of the ocean, all that
What do you
nonsense.
think?
No.
Do I think it matters?
Yes, it
She's
does.
gonna say no, because if they have a good
It
personality,
doesn't have to be
then-
like,
Wow, you just put it back in my face like that. Oh, okay.
it matters.
I think it matters because that goes along with great sex, which is on the list, and
Okay, yes, on the list.
Lacking in length, you can kind of make up for it in girth, but you can't substitute it. Like you can't have just a little fat nub. What's that gonna do? Or the other way around. You can't have a big old long.
Well, maybe you could.
No.